know. Do you know what I mean? Come on, brother.
Hey, you been hiding that, bro.
From a long time, man. Do you know what I mean? I swear.
This is mad.
Yes, what's good, people? Welcome to the Man Like You podcast. My name is Mo Gilligan.
And I'm Babatunde Aleshe.
And this is a special episode because, unfortunately, our good friend Eddie Caddy cannot be with us. Can we get
Oh.
But we have an amazing guest that is replacing him. I first seen this guy at the Deptford. Is it the Albany Theatre?
Yeah,
the Albany Theatre many years ago. He is one of my heroes. I think he's absolutely hilarious.
Yep.
So the fact that he's joined us on this episode of podcast is a treat for us and a treat for you. I think you'd agree, Eddie. I think you.
No. Call me Eddie. No. Disrespect me. Let's strike one. Let's strike one. You clearly know who your favourite is.
We all look alike, mate. We all look alike.
Disrespectful.
We all look alike.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a mistake to make.
Because I'm African, innit?
Yeah, we
so
all
I'm
look
going to go guess
I'm doing so well, you know.
No, I agree, man. I met. We might as well say who it is,
No, we got to build that up.
Well, I met this comic when I was, I must have been 19. No, definitely in the beginning. Probably 18.
Teenager.
Yeah, teenager.
Definitely as a teenager.
On stage and stuff. And I first saw you on Blouse Skirt. Remember that on BBC Two?
Yeah.
And that used to come on O's in the morning. And I was just like, this brother is funny. And then Hackney Empire, Nights Out of the Empire on Channel 4.
Out of the Empire.
I saw that. You killed that.
Intro,
I'm just saying, because like when you see someone who's funny, you're just like, right, okay, and they're from the ends as well. But we have got the incredible, the one and only Slim.
Thanks for having me in, boys. Thanks for having me here. You know what I mean?
It's good to have you here,
honoured.
man.
I feel honoured. I do.
Because I always feel like I ever see you either at like a UTC party or like on stage before like you're about to go on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So to have you here in our company feels like we can properly chat.
Come on.
Do you know what I mean?
Come on.
How are you, man? You all right?
I can't complain. The weather's out here treating us well.
Yeah, man.
I mean, some people are moaning about it, but I'd rather it be hot like this than cold. I can't take the cold, man.
I hear you, but 2 days ago? It was mad hot. It was like
Hold on,
okay.
mad.
You wanted to get air conditioning, innit?
Yeah. I was just like, where can I buy this thing, bro?
I got fans. I got fans
different
at home,
money.
man.
Different money over there, you know?
I
Don't
got
sit down,
The
man.
M&S money over there is different. He said, where can I buy an air... Who fits air conditioning?
you know. Yeah, man
know
said
what,
aircon,
yeah.
not a fan.
You try it all the time.
Dyson fans are available.
I bet you got
That's my
aircon.
level. Is no way.
This guy, you chat so
But
much
my
crap,
level is-
bro.
His house is air
Thank
conditioning.
you, bro.
I know
I don't
it.
like this
There's
guy.
no
It's
air
just
conditioning
not-
in your yard.
It's not. I swear to you, it's
Mo.
not. I swear. On my life, my house is not air conditioned.
Well,
I
so you
swear.
got the Dyson thing.
That's my level. When I thought
Don't
I
say
made
that's
it
your
in life,
level.
I thought, wow, I got a Dyson, you know?
So you got air conditioning.
Such a liar.
Yeah, if you got air conditioning, Baba, have you got air conditioning?
No, I got them stupid, you know the standing fans
Oh,
that
the
don't do
standing
nothing
one.
but blow it hot air. Like,
No,
I've
man.
got that.
Is that what
what
you
brand
got?
is the standing fan?
What's it? Is it Good Home?
That little one that turns slightly.
It's called Good Home. You tried it. You really tried it. You thought I was going to
Oscillating
say it sounded like Melee, innit? You know what I'm saying? Or Shark or something. No, bro. I got mine from B&Q.
Did someone get back for the air conditioning unit?
Yeah, some people were suggesting certain things, but I was just like, I wasn't being serious.
Yeah.
I'll get, you know the one that hangs out the window, the tube one?
Yeah.
I was like,
They're
I'll just get
terrible.
that. I
They
know.
are so pointless, man.
Yeah.
Because the tube always comes
You
out.
know what it is?
And then
You're
it's blowing
being
hot
tight.
air.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He would have got one, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, man said how much? Nah, man.
Yeah,
It's just I know. He did inquire. I know, man. But
you know what it is? You know what social media was
the
like?
Nigerian came out in him, man. He was
Babatunde.
like, "How much is that?" Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, I'll do one for free. If it was an Instagram post, them days are over, you
They're
know.
over now, boy.
They
Was
ain't
it too
giving out nothing
expensive?
for free anymore.
Yo.
I tried to get a football shirt yesterday. I
saw.
just want it for free.
I saw.
I said, does anyone know I can buy this shirt? No one got back to me.
I know.
I thought, wow, man. Wow. But Slim, you look very well, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I know you work out and stuff like that a lot
I
as
try.
well.
You know what? It's like press ups. I don't go gym. I do press ups, pull ups. them kind of just normal body weight stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see man in gym lifting up some weights like he's going to war with He-Man, you know? Have you seen somebody lifting up? Like, who are you going to fight? Do you know what I'm saying to you?
I posted something, what was it, yesterday with me in the gym, like doing some exercise. So yeah, man, I'm trying to, because I gotta slim down now, bro. You've always been...
I've always been slim.
mager, man.
Literally. Always, man. Mager, man. Always. From I being young, from I born, man.
So that's obviously where we get the nickname Slim. And
Slim, man.
Yeah.
That's it. I just stick with what I look like. You know what I'm saying? Easy
Was
to,
that
easy
a
to
name
remember.
was that a tag?
As a sound name.
Back in the day?
sound system.
Oh,
days.
is it?
Sound system, you know. I used to
Oh,
DJ
right.
and all that from
Don't
about
lie.
15. I did.
What was your sound? What was...
It's called Ladies Obsession. Did you hear that? Ladies Obsession. Soul sound, you know.
Okay.
But we had like a reggae DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, soul sound, bro. Play them
So
smooth.
raw.
Yeah.
How have
For
I
the
never known
ladies.
this?
Yeah, bro.
I've never
For
known
about
this.
6 years I was in a sound.
How old were you at that point?
I left because I started comedy.
Okay.
It's like when you're in a sound, there's always like good couple of members in it in the sound system. So end of the night, you getting like 300, 400 pounds. That's the split between 5, 6 man. You know what I mean? By the time everybody get a little share, you got enough
£40
money for a
each.
McDonald's breakfast,
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah,
In your
£40
yard.
each,
That's
boy.
it. So when I started comedy and I was coming off stage and it was just me one catching money, boy, that was an easy choice, boy. Later sound system, yeah? Later.
Were you on the mic though? Well, when
I
you were
could mic, man.
Yeah.
I used to DJ. I could mix. I wasn't that great at scratching because scratching was a thing that came up when I was like teenager. All that, that was our kind of generation thing. But mixing two tunes together, even now, I'm a bad boy at that.
Come on.
Oh, is it?
What?
Oh, because you had decks at your house.
Yeah.
Turn up to your
I
house.
remember. I got my
Yeah.
big speakers and all that.
Yeah.
You're trying to
yeah.
learn how to DJ, innit?
No, do you know what it is? It's like I can DJ. Like I can mix a track. I know what tracks go together to mix.
Yeah.
Right.
But in terms of like DJing in front of people,
Yeah.
no. I would do it like when I'm just
Oh, yeah.
in my house and I'm like, oh, that tune kind of runs. Oh, let me mix that. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were trying to do an Idris Elba type of thing, like later on in the game, like when you're done.
Hey, it's don't doubt me, you know?
Get them DJ bookings.
Trust me, boy. I'll be in IB for brother. You know, you see the white
Making your
cap.
money.
I'll be there, you know. Clap the cans, wheel up the blood clot, everybody inside.
Yeah, man.
You know what's mad though? Because I feel like DJs were like, there was a time where they was the rock star.
yeah.
Absolutely, man. And to some degree, some of them still are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
of
mean?
course.
What is it, Black Coffee?
Yeah, Black Coffee. Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna say.
Rampy sell out stadiums. I don't know how much
Yeah,
he's.
yeah.
I think they voted him as the best DJ in the world or the most highly paid at the moment. So yeah, they're still to a certain level the big ones.
That's that like IB for house though. I
Yeah.
feel like the music he plays. Do you know what I mean?
he
Yeah.
plays that kind of- I don't listen to that.
Yeah.
And I feel it.
That's right. But you know what? It's good vibes, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The music itself ain't about violence, so it's all good vibes.
It is, but I like
Yeah, it's true.
I tell you that my I like that kind of like that UK house. That's my
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Pioneer.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Terminal
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and them
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this the captain speaking? It's into Terminal
But
4.
that's going back
Cold
to
steps
garage.
and all of them. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
steering back to like the garage days. I think that's why we gravitate towards
Yeah.
like Terminal 4 and them, man. Because that's
Yeah.
If you're being real, like we're talking about black culture, not even black culture, just UK like culture. That's our sound, innit?
Yeah.
From jungle. Were you like a jungle man as
bro,
man?
jungle. That's a new thing. Yeah, it was a new thing for us.
Did you
It's
ever MC?
like British thing. Yeah,
You used to MC?
it's gonna be chat lyrics. Yes,
I swear.
I swear down. We used to chat lyrics, man. For real.
Yeah, they don't say MC, they say chat
We
lyrics.
chat lyrics, man. Yeah, we chat about everything. But us, like, what I've realised, the older generation, we chatted about stuff that was like political or something to do. You lot kind of cuss each other out and tell each other, I'm going to kill you. Do you
Babylon want to arrest me.
You do. That's what it is. We're going to kill you. My lot, we're going to kill your lot. That's how it sounds now.
No, it is
but
still.
back in the day, we done things like I used to have a lyric about like the police. Like every day you go outside police officer, them a drive around street, them a look for thief and robber. Them not care if them is in a van or in a cruiser. They catch you up on the street, bound for pull you over. Then we stop you, then we search you. No questions fire they are. You taking drugs, ever been nicked in trouble, ever? Your ears a bit on the long side, surely you're a rasta. Have you enough inside your pocket or a little ganja? Do you know what I mean? It's like lyrics to do it. Man, you know? Do you know what I mean? Come on, brother.
Hey, you been hard in that, bro.
From a long time, man. You know what I mean? I swear.
This is mad.
I swear.
That must be in the vault, Slim, man.
Bro, long time.
You need to check that out at the,
I wrote that when I was about
shows, man.
17, 18. Yeah. Because it was a thing of police pulling us up all the time, innit?
Yeah.
So we
Feel
more
like that.
made songs about stuff like that. Now, as I say, if I listen to the younger generation, it's like, if you're from this end, I'm killing you. I mean, they say it in a roundabout way, but that's what they say.
I know they've made new
violence.
ways. They've changed the language. You know, they've changed the British. Not even the British. They've changed. They have their own language.
Yeah,
Everybody,
what do you mean, like
every
slang?
generation.
Yeah,
has that.
but like I'm talking like there's people that in terms of like there was a study in something like the I don't know what paper it was, but it was saying like with drill music, because they are speaking in code, it's kind of like revolutionized how music is, because that's a genre that's changed. They're just using different words.
Yeah, I
Do you
don't.
know what I mean?
I hear you, because I don't understand anything they're saying.
I ain't got a clue what they're talking about.
That's just age. You
No,
lot,
no.
You lot going on like you lot are still like 20. I've realised
No,
this.
but
You lot like, what's happening nowadays? You're getting old.
No.
You're not supposed to understand the younger generation. No, be truthful. Every generation, they have a way they speak. The parents don't understand them.
Yeah.
Facts.
Even like my mum, she said, what? Then back in the, we'd say certain things, and my mum's Jamaican, so we had our own British kind of way to, so we confused them. Now your children are confusing you. You don't want to accept it. Accept it, old man.
I mean, well, my son is posh as hell.
Is it?
There you
Oh
go.
my
He
gosh.
speaks correct English.
Correctly, like it dawned on me yesterday. What did he say at the table? He said, well, just him speaking,
I know.
he's so well spoken. I was
You can
like,
see the full stop commas and
yeah,
everything.
I was like, bruh, this is mad. And then there's me speaking in slang with my wife and stuff, and I'm just like, he doesn't get what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a bit mixed up in my house.
You
but,
can't talk to him North London.
Nah, not at all.
you can't.
He doesn't have a clue.
And that's good.
Yeah, it is 100%.
Do you
know what
ever
I mean?
try and like when you see him, you're like, "Come on, what you saying, my brother?"
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yes."
Yeah, no, he's so literal. Like, yeah, he's just like.
So when you spot him, what does he
No,
do?
he's just like, what are you doing, Dad? What is that? Or no, there was this trend. This killed me. This absolutely killed me. There was this trend on social media where you go up to your child who's born up in the suburbs. So if your child's grown up in suburbs, you say to them, square up.
Oh,
See
yeah,
what they
I've
do.
seen that.
My son, I said, square up. You know what this boy did?
Oh,
I wanted to go mental in the house. I was like, square up. He was like, what do you mean? That's the first thing that comes to your mind, square up. You know what this boy did? He tried to make himself a square. Brother, I walked out of the house. My brethren Nelson was there. I walked out, right? I was in the garden and I was just like, oh my God, like we got to spend like 2 weeks in Tottenham or something. Like this guy tried to make himself a square.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. man.
I said, I'm doing well in life.
But how do you lot then, if he's so posh, when you lot go like Jamaica with him, back to where the missus comes
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
because the missus comes from
Yeah.
proper
Yeah,
ends
Tivoli.
like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Tivoli Gardens. So how does he survive there with the little youth then?
Because
like his age.
Because he's with us. He's not been Tivoli yet, but because he's with us.
He ain't been
he's-
Tivoli yet?
Nah.
Oh, you got to bring him, bro.
He's at the resort, innit?
Yeah, he's at a resort.
Hey, little young man, would you like a snow cone? All right, Irie.
Yeah, but he's cool. He's cool. But you grew up with your mum and dad, but they were much older.
Yeah, I had old parents, man. My mum was 43 when she had me, and my dad was 49.
But the thing is, all right, 43 now and 43 then, totally
two different things. That's the truth.
Because 43 to us, like I'm 40 this year.
Yeah.
And we're relatively quite still young.
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
But because I went to a Jamaican church for a very long time.
Yeah.
Seeing like a 43-year-old in like when I was younger, with the church hats and the very dressed very well.
Yeah.
They it's almost like they couldn't wait to get old.
Yeah.
They olded up themselves.
I think
so
life
much.
done that to them. Because you remember, a lot of them got married in their teens. You got married early back in the day.
That's true.
19.
You had your kids. You had about, by the time you're 35, you got about 10 pick-me. You remember, they didn't really use contraception like that. It only came around properly like in the 60s where people used it, or 70s. So that's why a lot of your grandparents, they got like 15 kids. You think what, you lot didn't think to do anything else? Scrabble, maybe?
No, my mum is one of 10.
You know what I'm saying to you? Teach her to play dominoes, man. You know what I mean?
What was that like though, growing up in a household where it's like the parents are old?
Do you know what? For me, it's like, you're really old. Because like, my mum come to school and all my brethren's like primary school, you say to your friend, how old's your mum? You'll say like 34. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she had him when she was like 25. 9 years gone now. My mum, 9 years after 40, my mum's in her 50s, innit? So you can see, definitely it's like my grandma coming to pick me up, innit?
Well, like parents' evening. And
Yeah.
Because I think that's when everyone gets to see
Man, is
everyone's
that your
parents.
grandma? Is that like,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah,
mum, put yo. You mean, how dare you? Yeah, how dare you? That's my mother. No, but I love, do you know, looking back on it, I loved it. I mean, although they were old, I didn't grow up with what a lot of younger, what a lot of people I know grew up with younger parents most probably went through. They go through that. They've got to watch their parents arguing, you know, because they're living their life. They're growing themselves, so they've got these arguments. You see a lot of stuff up in the house. I didn't have to see none of that. They knew there was by the time. By the time you're 50, you know who you is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's facts.
So I didn't grow up with any, you know, efferys in the house.
Yeah.
I grew up in a nice, stable, loving environment. So yeah, I was good for it, man. You know what I mean?
But then if you got into a fight at school, right?
Yeah.
Your siblings are much older than you, so you can't really
Not
call
all
for
of them.
All right.
I got one brother that is like a year and a half older. So he was
Okay.
the main one to go to. And he could fight. You know what I mean? But then I had to fight. He had to be, as skinny as I was, he weren't skinny, he's got like mouth size on him. So, but he wanted to know, as his younger brother, I could fight. So set up random, you know, like play fight match.
Yeah.
Brethren's his age. You know what I mean? I'm talking, he's
I
2
thought I was the
years.
only
At
one that
school,
went
he's
through
2
this.
years above me. So when you're 9, I'm fighting a guy in year 11 at secondary school. I mean, you understand?
And they would set it up like fighting. Bro, I thought I was the only one that went through that.
Man, brothers do that
Did
to
go
you,
through
man.
that? No?
He'll be setting up them these things like his name's Don King. Again? Do you know what I mean? No, man.
You'd
It's
have,
like
you'd have
4 or
like
5
guys on
people
the
in
estate
dude.
insinuating like, no, because you know, you should fight.
we had
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
the
I
I
instigators.
wouldn't have that, but you two should
Yeah,
fight
then
still.
I wouldn't have it, you know. Talk you into it. Man, don't let him diss you like
Did you
that.
grow up with pets?
Nah, not really. We had a cat, but yeah, and we had a bird one time. Jerry, it was like a little budgie. And yeah, we put it outside in the cage and wind blew the cage over somehow, and it opened up, and yeah, he flew off. Remember seeing him on the roof of the house over there. Why did I try to call it back like a cat? Jerry,
He was gone, innit?
Jerry, your mom buckler, Jerry, later. And Jerry just flew off, man. He had his freedom. So, he never
He just wanted
saw
to get
him.
one last look at the house.
Yeah, that's it. He said later, left. Yeah. So, yeah, and the cat, I think my mum got rid of it, gave it to
Black people and pets
RSPCA.
ain't really.
It's not
thing,
really
though.
their thing.
Like it's maybe I'd say cats.
More
Cats
the
are very
new
common.
generation of people.
I think cats, birds, and then I'd say dogs.
Yeah.
And dogs is only like obviously it's different if you go back home because there's the dog, but that is not a pet. That's just the yard dog. It's just
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to the dog that's inside and sits
Yeah.
on the sofa.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one outside's untrained, don't know about sit, roll,
No,
fetch,
no.
nothing.
Even when you look at it, you're like, what breed is this, bruv? You're like a German Shepherd mixed with a, I don't know, like a poodle. What is this, man? Strange looking dog, man.
There's a lot of mongrels out there.
My mum's got a parrot.
What, till
Has
today?
she?
Yeah, she got a parrot. Well, we've always had parrots.
Oh, okay.
Seriously?
Like, yeah, growing up, we've had cockatoos, we've had budgies, we had a parakeet. Oh, this parakeet, man. It didn't speak, but it used to use
Constant. Yeah.
it became,
Any time of day.
It was so loud. And my mum used to go, shut the fuck up. And everyone on the estate could just hear my mum and the parrot beefing. And it was called Jasper. So it's like, it's not even like the parrot had like a bird name.
Yeah.
All you can hear my mum say, shut the fuck up, Jasper. And then my friends are like, hey, who's Jasper, bro? Why's your mum shouting at this man called Jasper? And I'm telling my friend, no, we got a parrot. And especially black people with parrots, they're like, parrot? You live in this block and you got a parrot? We're like, yeah, somehow got a parrot. So we had a parrot. And then we had we've had some cockatoos before, and then my mum got we had an African grey. Okay. The first one we had, which was called Bella. So my mum had that from 2005, and that only died like 2 years ago.
So what's the lifespan of birds? Because your mum went through bare birds, like.
No, so the parakeet had to go. It had to go, bro. My mum and the parrot were just beefing, bro. the parrot, people would put their finger near the cage of the parrot. And then this parrot though would be like, yeah. And when I mean the parrot, it used to do this thing where, you know, if you ever seen, like, it would like make out it's yawning. Like, so it would go to the cage and go, I go, wham. Oh, the way it used to bite some of my friends' fingers. Yeah. So that one we got rid of. The other ones just passed away, if that made sense to it. Because I'm talking like from ever since I was a kid, we've always had like birds, cockatoos, parrots, budgies, or whatever.
None of them fly away.
No, none of them flied. None of them flied. It's mad because the Bella, who the African grey my mum had that passed away like 2 years ago, that one, like that bird used to dance, everything. But it would speak as well, innit? Okay. Dance, speak. Like my mum would get the bird and then she'd be like, all right, cool, you ready for a wash? And then the bird would go, yeah, okay. And then my mum would put it like in the shower and then to give it like if it's hot. Like, cause you're meant to spray them, innit? Yeah. But the bird loved the shower, bro. Yeah, man. It's funny though, because back in the day, like when my friends would come to my house, bearing in mind we live in Peckham, innit? So there'd be enough people, you know, like delivery man or whatever, innit? And then all you hear is the bird going, all right, you okay? And you just got these black delivery guys like, who's that? Who's that? One time this girl said to me, she goes, oh, can I use your toilet? So she dropped me off. She goes, can I use your toilet? And I was like, yeah, cool, it's just downstairs. What the bird used to do when we used to cover it at night, so the bird's cage was like under the stairs, isn't it? And then one time, the bird would whisper. We knew it would do this, but then the bird used to whisper at night. So she was like, can I use your toilet? And all you heard, the parrot goes, this girl freaked out. She goes, I'm so sorry, I can't use the toilet. I said, why? She goes, there's someone whispering in your house. I said, it's the parrot. And then the parrot, because there'll be a gap, you just see the bird's eye like this. But no, Bella, our parrot Bella was amazing. But now we got another one called Axel. No, obviously it's based on Axel Foley from not that Axel. My mum didn't be like, oh, you got a comedy, mate. Let's go. There's no connection. There's no connection. It's funny
you said that.
You ever had a pet?
No, I've never had a. Oh, well, not growing up. I never had a pet growing up because my mum Nigerian. She ain't having a bar of that. I remember I suggested let's get a dog. She was like, no, not in this house. Then I suggested, okay, as I got older, I'm thinking about getting a dog in my house as a grown man with a family. No, you can't do that. You can't tell me what to do in my house. Yes, I can.
Because you want to get like a Rottweiler or something like that.
No, me Rottweiler. No. I wanted an English Bulldog.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But then everybody started telling me, oh, you know, the respiratory system and their bones. And it's just like, every time I say I want something or anything, everybody's got like bare stuff to tell me.
Why a Bulldog? That's a very niche dog.
I love Bulldogs, man.
Really?
Yeah. I love them, man.
You know that I think a proper family dog is, out of all dogs.
What, Staffy?
No, a Labrador.
I don't know.
No, man, Labrador. I've never seen a Labrador attack anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
For real. Labradors just chill dogs, and they're a dog. They're not like they're little
It's the ready salted crisp of dogs.
Yeah.
Labrador.
G's not having that.
It is though. It's just like
G's not having that.
Like you've never crossed the road and been like, Oh my God, there's a lot. Let's
Yes.
not.
Well, that's what
you
I'm
can
saying.
smooth it. They're so nutty. They sit when you got food. You go no, and they go okay. Well,
Yeah, a
I
Labrador.
just wanted to try.
That is a
No, they are.
proper family dog.
They're very
Yeah.
all-rounded because they can swim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they will get in and rescue your child.
That will rescue your
Yeah.
child. Yeah,
They're the
yeah,
nearest
A
to
bulldog
Lassie.
would never do that.
They're
Yeah.
the nearest to Lassie.
yeah. Yeah,
Think about
Labradors.
it.
When I see a Labrador in the park, I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's a Labrador. man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a
Great dog.
family
The-
dog.
You look at the owner as well.
Yeah.
You're like, that's a well-to-do family there.
Yeah.
They planned this dog. They got insurance. They got the tag on the dog, so like the
It got
GPS,
lost.
they can't lose it.
You see, if you see
true.
an XL bully in the park,
Forget about it.
forget about. But the funniest thing is,
We're in Air
they're
Max
actually
95.
no, but they're
and
actually
Fleece Tech.
XL bullies are their temperament is very chilled. They're not.
No,
aggressive.
I don't believe in the
Yeah.
discrimination of dogs,
Yeah.
but I do know that the dogs and the owners
The
that they
owners,
come
yeah.
with.
Yeah.
So when I see a man with Air Max 95s, I said, I'm all right. Man. I don't feel like you got this dog
Under
for the
control.
family. I feel like it's protection.
I hate to see people with a massive dog and they look like if that dog was to go for someone, they wouldn't be able to hold it.
Yeah, say it, bro.
Yeah.
It does
Or
that
like a little
sometimes.
child or someone
Yeah.
that don't look strong.
100%.
And they're with them.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
think, bro, if this dog was to go for someone, you wouldn't actually be able to hold this dog.
Yeah.
Very cautious.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of getting a
don't
new
think
dog
that.
recently.
Really?
Yeah, I want a little small dog though.
Oh, the little ones you have to protect from the big ones in the park.
I want a short-haired Pomeranian.
Oh, just
What,
just
these
stop
little
that.
ones you hold in your hand?
You're talking about a Labrador.
It's not. They're about this big, but it's Pomeranian, but it's short hair in it.
The
Short
one
hair
that look like
Pomeranian.
little kind of mouse.
No.
You know the ones I'm talking?
No, that's a Chihuahua. No,
that's
those,
it. Chihuahua, that's it.
But the Pomeranians are like,
Why do you want that?
pack it up, get it, chill out. Huh?
Is it because of the name?
No. I just kind of like smaller dogs. I don't like yappy dogs,
Okay.
like Jack Russells and that.
You get a terrier.
Nah, I couldn't get one of those. Nah,
Too much
Yeah,
energy.
I
They
just
have,
feel
innit?
like
Yeah. Way
I
too
just
much.
feel like but a short hair one.
This guy.
A short haired one. I don't like Jack Russells. They just look racist. They just look like a dog
Now,
that
you
says,
said you don't like discriminating.
no, but a Jack Russell looks like really deep down is saying, go back home. Go back home where you come from.
Get out of
They're
here.
coming over on boats.
I hear what you're
can see
saying.
it, bro.
You can see it.
I'm
You
telling
think
you,
so?
man. You ever seen that picture of the Jack Russell and it's got the short bob? And it looks
No,
like, you ain't
no.
seen that picture? Oh, I'll find it.
Nah, German Shepherds, I think. If you're going to
Bad
say
boy
what
dog.
dog's racist, it's going to be a German Shepherd.
Oh, yeah. A
It's
German,
in- it's in the title.
Shepherd.
And you
100%.
remember, police use them to bite a lot of us, you know. Here in America, you know how much German Shepherd's a bit a black person?
Okay, let me move on to my thing.
I want a dog I can hold.
What's your favorite childhood memory? How has it shaped you today?
Ooh, it's a great question. What's my favorite childhood memory? I've got some good ones.
Go on.
I've got a lot where I was just like, I feel like when I was in my teens, just Saturday or Sunday, I'd play football. Like scoring a goal, for example.
Yeah.
There's some of the memories that you're like, oh, and it's weird because I think that reason why that might have shaped me now, because it was the feeling of like, oh, right, I've done this thing. And everyone liked it and it worked out. Do you know what I mean? Yes, it's a team game, but it's quite similar to the same feeling I might get on stage. Do you know what I mean? Of like, oh, I've written this joke and people liked it and they laughed.
Yeah.
But definitely I think when I look at like my teens of just playing out summer holidays,
Summer
Absolutely.
holidays.
it's if I could package that up and bottle all of that period up. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking climbing
Absolutely.
trees.
I'm reliving it all
And
the
Your,
Yeah.
time.
your bike,
Playground.
your bike
come
works,
on.
but
Yeah.
it don't. You got to put you got to pull the thing out, put the
Yeah,
chain
yeah.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
put a bottle in the back so it sounds like a motorbike.
I got a wicked, just off the back of that, riding a bike, I've got a wicked childhood memory. One of my friends taught me how to ride a bike because I never had a bike when I was younger, right? And so I remember one day I've come out to play and I see one of my brothers, he's got a bike and he's riding it. I'm like, oh, sick bike. It was a rallye bike. I don't know if you remember those
Yeah, I
ones.
remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
rallye
yeah.
bike. And so I was like, oh, that's a nice one. He had a red one. And he was just like, yeah, man, go on. Go have a spin around. And I'm like, oh, no, man, it's all good, bro, it's all good. I didn't know how to ride a bike, innit? So I'm like, no. And then he's just like, you don't have to ride a bike, do you?
Yeah.
Brother, him and everyone, they were just like, you're going to learn how to ride a bike today.
Yeah.
Bro, probably 3 hours we were out there every minute, like, get back on the bike. As soon as I dropped off, get back on. I'm there crying and stuff.
Scrape up.
You know when you get the scrapes on your leg all over? I'm there crying. My brother's like, get on the bike. I'm like, bro, I can't bear it. Bro, he's just like, get on the bike. Probably 2 hours in, boom. He's like, go faster. I start riding this bike. And the next minute, I'm like, oh, shit.
I'm riding it.
I've got the counterbalance, everything.
Yeah.
That memory, that's one of the best memories for me, because it was just like, looking back at them as I'm riding, and they're all in the background, they're like, yeah, like they're going mad. I was like, rah, like we all achieved this one thing together. Like, and that if I could ever like get that like filmed or anything, and just to see that as like either a picture or like for people to see the footage, that would look incredible because of how like my friends' reaction. They were
team effort,
bro.
Team
they were
effort.
So happy. And then I tried to take the bike, and they were like, bro,
you can't take it. You just passed the test. You know what I mean? Don't get too brave. For me, it's just the way how I grew up. I grew up in Brockley. Yeah, southeast London, but it was on an estate, Turnham estate, and you know, it was a good sized estate. So we had youth club, we had adventure playgrounds, we had everything.
Is that where Ian Wright's from?
Yeah, Brooklyn. And David
Rocastle
from the same estate.
Yeah, they're the bigger boys to me. So when I was like 7, 8, them man, they was like 14, 15. They're bigger boys. They're like 6, 7 years older than me.
Wow, that's amazing.
So yeah, me and David's brother, Stephen. So we grew up. We went all the way through primary school together in the same class, growing older. So me, the Rocastle's family. Big up Karen, Cynthia, and the rest of you, his sisters and that. So I grew up with around the family and that, like Ian Wright himself. And that. Yeah. So the neighborhood, we had stars there. We had everything, man. It was a melting pot. White, blacks, everybody just got on. But it's just a nice, strange thing now being an adult is watching and listening to people online that, they say that what a terrible childhood they had. And I can't relate. Do you know what I mean? When you have a good childhood and you read like due to either their parents or the neighborhood they was in or whatever the thing. I had a great childhood, man, and I think it's just where we were located, the time. We had more of a community back then as well. My childhood was A1, absolutely A1. So all the memories, as you say, summer holidays, knocking for your brethren, going out riding. Do you know what I mean? Certain things we done. We used to leave and go Elephant and Castle to the swimming baths. Do you remember swimming baths that used to be at Elephant and Castle?
I don't remember I was at Elephant and Castle.
Boy, that's to show you. There used to be a big swimming bath near the roundabout. And it's a leisure centre.
Wait, was there a shoot there that they had later on? There's like not a shoot, but
it was a red building. It's a low building, but it's a red building. As you came up Woolworth Road and was going to go
on the left-hand side,
yes.
Right there. Yes.
That was a swimming bath back in the day. They had wave machine and all that.
Yes,
so
they
was
did.
9,
and they
10,
had
11.
They had a slide that you go down, and they had a shoot. And I remember, they knocked it down. Probably early.
So my childhood was wicked. There or
90s.
Ladywell swimming bars we used to go.
Ladywell
as well.
Ladywell had the one that went outside.
And they had the diving board as well. They put that thing outside after I got big. When I was young,
I think that's when I would have went probably.
That thing weren't attached outside the building, that water slide thing. But they had like, the high diving boards, 3 different types of high diving boards. Yeah, man, we had wicked. You remember, we didn't have to go with our mum. We take bus and go. So it's always an adventure for us.
The same things as well. Swimming was like, it's crazy with swimming because all you do is pay £1. And you would swim all day. You would be in a swimming pool just 2-3 hours.
And you don't worry if you're going to drown or not,
No adults.
True, because you'd be with like some of the bigger kids, like especially where I was from in North. Yeah, you'd be with some of the bigger kids that lived either on your block or your road or whatever. And we had Lee Valley though. So we had Tottenham Green. But everyone would go to like Lee Valley for like swimming or ice skating or everything like that, or Alexandra Palace and things like that. So similar, but I remember because I'm not South London, but the only thing I remember about Elephant and Castle was when you got near the roundabout, you'd see that big pink elephant,
and the pink elephant.
Me and my sister would be going mad. Anything toy related, we just lose our mind. You see the elephant.
Yeah, man. You lot had your centres as well. Michael Sobel.
Yeah.
Centre.
Sobel. Yeah. That's Islington. Yeah, it's Frisbee Park. Yeah, Sobel Centre. Yeah. That's a nice one as well. I take my children there sometimes.
Remember, I used to go to school up near Bruce Grove for like a year and a half. Yeah, I went to a seminary, Adventist school. It's like a Christian school.
You travel from south all the way up north?
Absolutely. It's a private school, yeah.
It's mad because
that's crazy.
doing that now is so easy when you think of like the different tube lines you can jump on. I remember we used to go to my cousins in Tottenham, and it used to feel like a whole day out because we'd have to go through Central, get off Seven Sisters, and then you got to catch a bus.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Raw, you lot live so far."
Yeah.
I remember when I used to go Brixton, because coming from Tottenham was more mixed than what I used to see in Brixton.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So in Tottenham, you had Greeks, you had black as well, and you had Asian. When I used to go Brixton to go see my auntie, brother, I used to get...
It's eventful when you come out of that tube station.
Yeah, but no, coming out of the tube station was exactly like Tottenham, because we had the Moorish, these guys who... from the Moorish temple, so they would be handing out incense. You know,
outside
they wear the
Seven Sisters.
Yeah, outside Seven
body
Sisters.
music.
Body music and that,
bro.
and then you'd have, man, them selling like the essential oils and stuff. So I was used to that kind of energy coming out of the station. Yeah. But just the amount of black people, I was like, raw, like
He was overwhelmed.
Not overwhelmed, but it was like, this whole area is just black.
Yeah.
I was like, raw. Okay.
Especially in the 90s as well.
Yeah, the 90s is different.
When I think of like, especially, like the shops that used to be there, you remember Jackets? Used to be there.
Jacket, the potato place. That was popular with the youths.
Yeah. You had Jackets there. They had, I think it was Cobra Sports.
I remember
Cobra Sports was there as well.
Cobra,
and then that changed, and then they had a Foot Locker.
Yep.
Yes.
And I remember when that Foot Locker came, it's mad because like overnight, like everyone just had Nike crepes. Like I'm talking, but more like the Air Maxes and the Air Force Ones. Everyone in that surrounding area, because I grew up more like Southeast, innit? So we would go to some of the shops. Like for example, one of our shops would be Champ Sports, which is on Wharf Road.
Right,
I heard of
But then it was more like it was more like a Reebok, if that makes sense.
Right.
So Reebok Classics.
Right, yeah.
And it was so mad how, because then it's so close to Bermondsey as well.
Yeah,
so like
is.
you was more into like your Reebok Classics and stuff.
But that's our generation. We were more like name brand. I remember, from what I've heard about your generation, chippy jeans, was that like your...
Chippy jeans. We had jeans and jeans with Joe Bloggs. So it had
Joe
like
Bloggs.
cartoon kind of.
Yeah, okay.
You remember his little sometimes man have a jean on the leg. It had like, it could be anything. Bart Simpson, Black Man, Rasta. It didn't matter. It was like cartoon. Yeah, that was a big thing. But we had like, it's more the older school. But we had things like Farrah's and Gabici tops. And
Yeah, Patrick Cox as well.
Patrick Cox. Yeah, but it weren't really a brand everyone would wear. Aka Scootin' was a thing in the teenagers. Everyone started to wear. It was a thing. It's just like how a lot of people want Versace now or LV stuff. Back then it was Aka Scootin'.
Yeah,
and it didn't matter as long as you had one piece, the scarf,
that was
a cap. It didn't matter. You didn't have to have the whole get up. You had one piece. Well, you got Aka Scootin'. Yeah, so it was a thing.
Expensive, man.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
because we have you here. Obviously, you're like a big brother to us. In the comedy game, what got you into comedy and what's kept you in comedy all this time?
Got me into comedy. That would be Curtis. You don't know Curtis Walker. It's for those that don't know, Curtis Walker is like, for me, the king of comedy in Britain. And he actually invited me to a show that he was on, and he basically put me on stage. Never been on stage before. Done I'd say about 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, really, realistically. But because I got the laughs, you kind of get that bug, don't you? Once you go on stage, making your friends laugh. Everyone you used to make your friends laugh before you turn professional.
Yeah.
That's one thing. When a man say, go and make these people that don't know you, have no reason really to laugh at you, and you get that bug. That's where the bug lick you think, right, I wonder if I can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again and again. So what's kept me in it is my love for comedy. I love the game. I was talking to another comic the other day. I love the game as much as when I first entered it. You know, some people get fed up after a while. I remember talking to a comic. I was about 6 years in. He was about 12 years in. I remember he said that backstage. He said, "Bro, I'm just fed up." He played a character as well. So he said, "Man, like he's fed up of playing it." I noticed character comics, they get fed up quicker than...
It's draining,
what was that guy that used to do this? He was a meme for a while.
Oh,
Coyote.
yeah, Coyote. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
They stop after a while. It's like they get fed up with it. Like they do character for 4 or 5 years and then stop. But my love of getting on stage, making people laugh, getting new fans, you know, 33 years in doing this. So it's nice if I get like a 25-year-old or 20-year-old says, "Rah, you know what I mean? That's what is funny." And I'm thinking, "Rah, these are like young kids. Most probably don't even find the appearance funny, but they can relate to an older person, you know." Every generation, the younger generation sees you as something. Right now, the young blood, 19, 20, they see you lot like their uncles. Because their uncles you lot's age.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm more like a dad or a granddad now to a lot of them. Or a big old OG, as they say. They like to say, "Call me OG." Do you know what I mean? So I've reached from starting being 21, like yourself. You started like teenager, young blood. Yeah. You're most probably younger than most people you're performing to.
100%, yeah.
And slowly now, if you notice, you see young bloods in front of you now, where you're the older ones, these ones are coming to see. Yeah. It's longevity in it. It's just trying to stay relevant. And as I say, if you love what you do, it's easier just to stay in it. Believe me. Yeah. I don't think there's no other job I'd have been in for 33 years. Being at 33, 3 decades, bro.
But it's crazy for me because, like I said, I was introduced to you from Blouse and Skirt when I saw you on that. And I was just like, "Bro, this guy is funny." Obviously, Gina was on that all the time. Curtis was on that as well. And then getting to perform with you live and seeing the transition, because this is just my opinion. I remember watching you on Blouse and Skirt and then watching you live, I was just like, oh, so before I felt like you were doing what you probably thought the audience wanted.
Absolutely.
And then seeing you live later on in life, and I was just like, oh, he's just taken the shackles up. He's unleashed
but TV does shackle you in some kind of way, doesn't it? Yeah. In a little way.
Especially with stand-up as well.
Yeah, you do get shackled, man.
To really express yourself when it's televised, especially if it's like a show, like, you know, like we've all done Live at the Apollo, and it's the one show that you do, and you're like, oh, this should just be like a normal gig.
And it ain't.
And it ain't, because it's weirdly a comedy audience, but they're not, because they're there for a recording. So sometimes you'll tell something and, like, you know, we all sit there and go, okay, cool, well, I'm going to, you know, do this set, maybe top secret a few nights before, it's banging, it's working. And I think if that's not recorded, that we know what that room's like and it's going to bang. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But when it's a show for TV, it's almost like, oh, like, are you not finding this funny the way that it should be found funny? Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean?
But I've always found that they want the raw stuff.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they edit it for that.
Remember,
they warned me, didn't they, G? They said free fucks, no more. They told me you swear 3 times, that's it. Do you know what I mean? And I think I done well with that. And I'm glad they edited. It was edited nicely as well. So, because you always worry how they're going to edit, what joke they'll leave out. Because initially it's 17 minutes, G? And they cut it down to 7 minutes, I think, if I'm right. So there's a whole 10 minutes they cut. So you think, what part are they going to leave out? Do you know what I mean? But they done well. I was all right with the way they
killed
edited.
it.
And
you're one of the only comics that, I don't know what it is, when you're talking on stage or off stage, you have a way of saying words, and just the way you say them cracks me up, bro. And everybody else. I've seen you, one of your punchlines, you did a joke about getting snowed in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you were just like, you opened your window, saw the snow, and you said, and then I closed my window. Yeah,
Just close it
and
back,
but the way you said close my window had everyone rolling on the floor because we know your character, your personality, and I've tried my hardest to get, and I don't have it, brother.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. What I've got in me natural. I mean, when people ask you, how do you have what you have in you?
Yes, you can't describe it.
You can't really fully explain it because you don't know it. You understand? It's something that you, as I said, when you was younger, you must probably making people laugh, but you've now turned that into a professional career. I say, well, how do you? It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love what I do, but if you're going to ask me for the formula to write down, the formula to the X plus Y equals blah, blah, equals comedian or laugh, I couldn't tell you that formula. I got it in me, but what? I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I think what's interesting with comedy is that, like when you find like your thing or your style and people would say, oh, I love how you do that. And you sit there and you're like, I don't know how to do that, I just do it. I couldn't teach it. I couldn't tell it. But I can show you on stage. But if you make me write it out, it would not make sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, written down, sometimes you read it back and just say, oh, this wouldn't look funny. But then you saying it on stage and your character, your persona and everything, that kind of ties everything together, and that's what kind of makes the audience laugh.
But it's something, I think, within the style, it's almost like you have like the joke, which, as comics, we all sit there and we're like, oh, like I love the way that you said that, or the callback, or that was mad funny. But there's something unique within your style that we all have, that only you can do that joke. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
But only within your way and how you do it, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like it's interesting, man. Like one of your favorite jokes you have, Bubba, is the one where you talk about the when you go to your, I think it was your wife's brother's house, and that joke is so funny. But you have a way of telling that joke that is so signature to you. Your mannerisms, the way you say it, the way you set it up, the way you execute it. And I think it's the same with yourself, Slim. Do you know what I mean? Like you got you obviously like the stuff with the bus driving stuff of it's so funny because you have a great ability of like telling the story, and then obviously it's a lived experience, but it's the thing where you're like, and I lined it up, and then it's just like only you can do that for the style that you have. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's interesting as we've all like gone mainstream, where we now have to like put these things on paper. And you're like, okay, cool, we've got to put it on paper. Or they're like, okay, cool, we've got this thing. Like I know you had your show on was it BBC Radio 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'd be interesting to know what that was like for you, where you're in front of a crowd doing the thing you normally do, but now you have like David, I know, was helping write it,
definitely,
and you've got to read it out, and also you have an audience where they're like, brother, we don't see you do this. And also for you as a comic, you're like, I don't normally fucking do this, but now I'm in a place where kind of have to do this. Do you know what I mean?
I explained to the audience before we started that, because you just used to seeing me with a mic and that's it. But I had this like pulpit with all my paperwork there, and I explained to them how it was. We was transitioning from visual to radio. But obviously, when I'm on stage, you can see me moving around. You can see the joke physically as well.
Yeah,
that doesn't translate to radio, does it? So now there might be a joke where the physicality can't be there, so you've got to kind of more explain a bit. So you kind of have to twist the joke a bit for the audience that can't see you to understand and continue the story with you.
Did you enjoy that experience?
Absolutely. I like any kind of new experience with the comedy work, because there's so much different avenues in comedy, not just stand-up, not TV, as you say, theatre. It was a good experience because, as I said, I'd never done radio before. I didn't know fully how to get my material to translate onto radio.
Yeah,
so
sure.
big up David, Gwen as well. Can't leave him out. He was a great help. And we got it done. And I was really, really pleased with the results. And I think BBC was well. They paid us, so they must have been all right, innit?
Nah, wicked, man. Wicked. I think seeing you with the glasses as well, reading that.
Absolutely.
That just, I was just like, oh man, like my hero, bruv. Like just watching, I was just like, he's getting old.
I needed it. I needed the glasses, boy. I tried to front it. They tried to print it as big as they could. I thought, nah, I'm going to need these glasses. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But yeah, I think from lockdown I've been wearing glasses. That's so really last 5-6 years.
Yeah, man.
You still doing the pull-ups as well?
Still doing the pull-ups.
How many can you do in a set?
Roughly about 20.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot, you
That's a
know.
lot, man.
I start, after that, I started doing pull-ups, you know.
Do you?
Because you remember
I
when I
think
was at your
pull-ups
house,
good for you,
I
yeah.
think I'd done about one.
I know.
Because I couldn't do pull-ups, bro.
A lot of people can't. I didn't realise. A lot of
when you
people
try and
can't.
do it,
I
your
can't
body
do
says,
20.
no, we don't do this.
Yeah.
Well, this is not an exercise we do. So after that and seeing myself on TV trying to do pull-ups, belly hanging out,
He said,
I said, I need to do some pull-ups, boy. But now I can do about, clean, probably 12, 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But look, compared to your one,
The way he was doing it, I said, I got to do some pull-ups, you know.
I don't weigh nothing,
Pull-ups
do
will
I?
humble you so
Then you
bad.
say don't weigh nothing.
I don't weigh nothing, man.
No, but pull-ups do humble you. When you first start doing it and
Yeah.
you say, I can do this.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It looks like when you see someone else do it, you're like, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when you do it,
Yeah.
And then you go, hey, whoa, what do you mean it's not
Yeah.
going up? That's it.
then this way or
very,
that
very
way,
humbling,
it's
man.
long.
Yeah.
But listen, this has been dope, and it's been so good,
Bro, this has been
having
fun,
you with
bro.
us, man.
Oh, it's been great
Yeah.
having you on the podcast,
You know what I mean?
honestly.
And I
Slim,
do
man.
watch you guys. You know what I mean? You lot make me laugh, man.
Oh, appreciate you, man.
Yeah. You lot got to ease up on him, though. I will
Yeah,
say,
no, because you know what? I keep
Yeah,
saying that
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're
They-
going to bring out the Tottenham in me one of these days.
I realise that. I'm just waiting, you know what I mean? Mo's not too bad, but Eddie, that's why you lot give him a little break. Eddie, he's up on Baba. You
We need to get a blood pressure monitor one day.
Jano, do you know what I'm
Can't be
saying?
looking at Eddie like, is this my bridging or not, bro? Because I'm about
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Wait, Eddie, I see what you're doing.
All right, bro. It's been a pleasure. And
Thank
Eddie, I'm glad I was able to step in. Thanks for having us,
No,
lad.
honestly, man, we
Seriously.
appreciate you doing this. You're one of our superheroes.
Yeah, man.
And
Thank you, sir.
Again, we're fans of you as a person, but also, your comedy and what you give to the world. So to have you on our episode is a huge pleasure anyway.
Thank
do you
you
know what I
very
mean,
much,
Slim?
sir.
So
Appreciate it.
appreciate for coming, man. And listen, if you did enjoy, you know what we're going to say. If you did enjoy this episode, just click like. Let's do that right now. That's done. So what's your favorite childhood memories? Let us know in the comments. And we've seen a lot of people that were quite intrigued about us doing a live show. We're still thinking about it.
Yeah.
We're still thinking about it. But we just want to see the demand. So now we've put the feeler out there. Let us know where we do the live show. We might do it here. We might do it maybe up north. Maybe, Birmingham, Midlands. They call that the Black Country. Do you know that?
Yeah.
I always find it funny why they call it that.
A part of it,
Yeah, the Black
part of it's
Country.
called the Black
But I think
Country.
it's
Like-
because of mining and stuff. I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
it was not because of us.
No, I know, but it just feels a bit mad, isn't it? But you're like, the Black Country. And I'm like, it's not really, it's not Africa though, is it? No, but we will plan to hopefully try and do a live show. And most importantly, if you could do anything, subscribe, that'd be great. We really want to
button.
build out our community. But even if you don't do any of that, please check out none other than Danny Slim on all the socials.
Slim Comedian. That's it.
Is it Slim Comedian?
Slim Comedian for everything.
Yeah,
Simple.
just go over there, man. Do you know what I mean? If it's your first time being introduced, if this is someone that you are familiar with, then you already know. But yeah, go and check out everything that he has going on. Do you know what I mean? My name's been Mo Gilligan,
I'm Babatunde Aleshe.
and our guest today is
Slim Comedian.
Take
Come
care.
on.
Oh no, we gotta give it to you. Did we got?
Yeah, man.
this
Man like
our-
you for Slim,
our
man.
man like you trophy.
Is this for me?
Yeah, you can't keep it though.
So I'll give black people, give a trophy, yeah, and say, you can't keep it though, yeah? Take away this. All right, man like you,
You
see?
can just hold it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you was giving me gold, You
Nah,
like this
brother.
gold as well.
We
It
got other
me
episodes
excited and
to
shit.
film and things.
It's got a good weight on it as well. You
Yeah.
sure this ain't real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sin.